Hello everybody and welcome back to the FM24 Beta save with Fiorentina, where we're trying hard to rebuild them and get them back to the top of Serie A, something they've not done since the 1960s. Let's dive in and see how it's going. Well, starting on the Club Vision page, it's going reasonably well. Other than the fact we've not signed high reputation players and we've been knocked out of the Italian Cup, the board are pretty happy with everything else that we have been doing. We're working within the wage budget, which they're very happy with that. We're on course. We've got a thumbs up, so they're happy with that one. We haven't increased the commercial revenue, but that's not really something you can do yourself. It happens at the end of the season. Sign players to sell for a profit. Yeah, we haven't really done that yet. Reach the latter stages of the Europa Conference League. We have done that. They're pleased with that one and become an established Serie A team. They are delighted with where we stand with that one at the moment and be competitive in the Super Cup. Well, the semi-final of the Super Cup is today, so we'll see how we get on in that one. We haven't signed any high reputation players, which is something we'll try and fix in January, which is where we are now. We're playing entertaining football. We're not really developing players using the club's youth system because there hasn't been enough time, and we've signed some players mainly on loan, to be honest. We've got a big striker in him who's under 23, so not too bad. And the supporters are devastated that we've not signed a high reputation player. They are pleased we're playing entertaining football. They're pleased to be competitive against Juventus, and they're disappointed that we haven't qualified for the Europa Conference League. But it's what? It's the middle of the season, boys. Calm down, bloody hell. Right, but looking at the league then, you can see we sit in 8th, which is very good, I think. 18 games played, 9 wins, 2 draws, 7 losses, 9 plus 9 goal difference, 29 points. Actually, only 3 points off Atalanta in 6th, and it's been quite the ride to get there. 15th, 9th, 13th, 12th, 14th, 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 15th, 15th, all the way up to 10th again, 11th, 10th, and now up to 8th, which is our highest position in the table so far. And the team are clicking. We're playing pretty well. We've had a couple of injuries that have hurt us. Obviously, Mauritius did get injured, but he is now back from injury and doing pretty well as well. Parisi, who still is transfer listed by request, but actually doesn't want to leave anymore. It's very strange, a bit of a bug. Is playing pretty well, but he's cut a bit of a knock. Milenkovic still can't do more than 1 game a week. It's very irritating. He has to be manually rested after every game, and that is proving a bit of a problem. So if we get a nice, decent bid for him, we may sell him and go and reinvest it in a new centre-back. But goals-wise, Beltran is leading the way with 12. He has been absolutely incredible for us. A really, really good player. Gad, we're getting the most out of him. Gravenberch is up there with 8, as is Mauritius as well, the striker. We've got Miranchuk up there with 7, Gonzalez with 6, and then a few people with 3 and below. Assist-wise, Luca Ranieri is doing very well on assists from a sort of left centre-back or left wing-back position. He's doing really well this season. 5 for Mauritius, who we're not basically winning headers and knocking them down for Beltran. 4 for Parisi, 4 for Beltran, and then 3 for a host of people, and then 2 and 1 from in there as well. And our best player this season has been the signing Mauritius, which is good, isn't it? When you bring someone in and they work, it's very nice to see that. But yeah, he's big, he's tall, he's young. He comes from Denmark. I was trying to think of a chant. Can't get it to work. I can't pronounce his last name. So we've called him Mauritius because his first name was a bit similar to Mauritius. But yeah, he's doing really well for us. And I'm glad that we've got him back from injury. However, it's not all hunky-dory. We do have quite a lot of people that I've promised we're going to sell them. So yeah. We'll see how that goes when the window opens. Well, the window is just about to open today, actually. So Antonin Barak is the latest player to come and say he's not getting enough game time and he should be sold. So, fine. Basically, what we're going to go with is we're having a sort of ballsy attitude to be like, if you're disagreeing with me, then you're out the club. So we're just going to go and replace you and find someone similar or better. So that's fine. So Barak is the first one. Sotil is in here as well as a right winger. He's just not getting game time because of Gonzalez, who's much better than him. So, yeah, he could be on the way as well. Nicola Pirozzi is another right back, but with Dodo coming back from injury in like the next few months and us having, I think, good options at right back, I'm not too upset if we sell him as well. Madragor is one that I don't really want to sell, but his is okay. We haven't promised to sell him. We've agreed to sell him if someone pays the value, which I think is okay, to be honest. Jonathan Ikone will be sending out on loan again. He's one that The formation we're playing just means he doesn't really get much game time. But I think there's something we can do with him potentially, but we'll see if we get a loan bid on him. Enrico Barilali, we've promised him, or he's play loanee LG. Right, okay, we've apparently promised him we're going to play this guy on loan more, even though he's in my under 20s, or they're going to play him. I don't know. I'm a bit confused. But, yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it's going. I'm confused here. What? He is at our team. Where is he? Where is he? He's contacted us and he's online. Right, okay. We've told these people they have to go and play more loanees, basically. If I go to players, there we go. We'll just stick on players. We'll just stick on players. That's all we want. Targets, Gravenberch achieve an average rating of around 6.9 in competitive first team matches. He is doing that. He's playing very, very well, is old Ryan Gravenberch. It's good to see, so much so that I'd love to make it a permanent deal, but I don't think we're going to be able to, because one, there isn't an agreement, and two, I assume he's going to be pretty important at Liverpool. So what we're going to do is we're back for the opening of the transfer window, and then we're going to go and play Napoli in the Super Cup semi-final and see how we get on in that one. But as you can see, we've been in relatively good form actually since the last episode. I know we lost to Empoli 1-0, we lost to Torino in the Italian Cup third round, drew with Juventus 0-0, drew with Hashtag Split 2-2, beat Salento 4-1, beat Inter 3-2, and have just beaten Cagliari 5-0 as well. So yeah, we have turned the corner a little bit in terms of form. Our 4-2-2 system is working very well indeed. But now it's all about what can we do for the squad as we enter January, which is very exciting. Okay, so we've taken the interesting decision to give Sofyan Amrabat a new deal. I think if he doesn't, if Man United don't activate this £17 million clause, which they might, you never know, they might activate it in the game. If they don't, I think there's definitely a playing position for him in our team, and I'll be very excited to see what he can do next season onwards. But of course, Man United may activate that £17 million deal and make it a permanent thing for him, but then he's just got a little bit of a signing on bonus basically from us, and we get £17 million. So either way, not too fast. So Barcelona have come in with an offer for Madragara. His preferred destination would still be Saudi Arabia, and per league appearance of 10 games actually could make this 19 million, which is quite nice. It is quite good. But we also do sort of need him right now. So I'm going to reject it to start, and we'll see if anyone else comes in. But we do have offers for Pirozzi, 1.1 million for Pirozzi, 22 years old. I wonder if these are at all negotiable. Yes, they are. Why are we... Look, go away. Go away. Why is that still here? I need to turn that off. I think we're going to ask for a little bit more. We've got another person sort of bidding here. I definitely want a profit of sale because he is quite highly rated potentially. And I think there's a chance that they're going to sell him on. So we'll go 2.5. Okay, so 2.5 is too much. Spezia in Serie B probably aren't really going to have too much more money than what they've offered. So we'll just see if we can get a cheeky 1.5. Now, they've said no as well, so we'll see. We might have to offer him out again. Barak has now got an offer, 6.25 million. He's expecting the offer to be accepted, but then it is Saudi Arabia, so I sort of feel like we can get a bit more. So let's go 8 million. They're happy with 8 million. We'll take 8 million for Antonin Barak, which when you think we bought Miranchak for 1.2, I think that's going to be quite good for us, to be honest. Giobaldi can go back down to the under-20s because Mauritius is now back. Yes, I know I didn't accept a bid for you, but, you know, we'll get another one. Look, we're going to sell him. There's loads of people. Let's invite... It was good to hear there was some interest, but I want to make sure his market value is higher at the point of sale, so I don't want to through these offers, thanks. Yeah, let's just go on. Tell him to make an offer again for 1.4 million we've got this time. So we'll go from there. But yeah, we sort of need to make sure we know who's going, and then we'll bring in some new players, I think, once we've sold or loaned people out. So let's see what's going on. We've got a few youngsters that want loan moves. There's some end of contract stuff going on for him as well. Barak's going to be off to Saudi Arabia. We got, Milenkovic, potentially Saudi Arabia as well. Ikone on loan to Roma could be happening. And we've got a few loan moves interested in Sotil as well. But in terms of players that we could bring in, I mean, the big one would obviously be a centre-back in terms of replacing Milenkovic if he is sold. So who is transfer? I mean, Harry Maguire. It's just a massive salary. I'm not against bringing in Harry Maguire. I think he would be amazing in Italian football. It's slower. It's less pressing. I think he would be quite good. It's just the wage of £200,000 a week is a lot of money. There's actually not that many options, is there, at centre-back? Who is Jan Aral Bisek? Yeah, jumping reach 17, 6'5". I mean, I do like all of that. We'll give him a scout. Heading 14, marking 13, tackling 15. Why is he not getting any game time? He's 23. They've just signed him for £6 million. You'd think he'd be getting some game time, right? Why is he not getting game time? Who have they got? They've got Darmian playing at centre-back. Okay, they've got Pavard, and they've got Acerbi, and they've got Stefan de Vrij. So, okay, they've got pretty good options at centre-back. DiMarco's there, Bastoni. Maybe he is the guy. Maybe he is the guy. We'll get a scout report on him, see what the scouts say. But I think for 5.6 million, if we sell Milenkovic for like 20-something, that could be pretty good. So we have more offers for Pirozzi, and there you go. Now we're getting the 1.4 million in. I don't want to go on loan, but I do think we'll just let's just go 1.4 million and add in a sell on percentage of profit. Give us 20% of the profit. No, they're not happy with that. So literally nobody is. Okay, sod it. Let's just get the money in. Accept 1.4 million. He'll move to Empoli, I imagine. Roma want Igoni. Let's say you can take him if he's a regular starter. They're happy with that. So we are having some moves. And we're here for the Italian Super Cup. We're out in Saudi Arabia, so it is Milenkovic's chance to impress the visiting scouts from the country that want to sign him in Saudi Arabia. Yes, Al Nazar want him. So yeah, we're playing well. We've got some good football on the go at the moment. Have we got more subspaces? No, but Gonzalez is back, so he can come in for Sotil, who may also be moving away on loan. Lorenzo Amatucci can go back to the under-20s. Yerry Mina has actually done pretty well when he's played, but he is so injury prone. I really, really, really don't want to activate this 25 game thing. He's so injury prone. I mean, he's played one game in the league for us. He's played 3 overall, but yeah, he's really good, but he just gets injured all the time, and it's not really acceptable. So Mauritius will come in for Nzola, who is travelling to the African Cup of Nations. So we'll put Pirozzi on the bench like that. We'll keep Lunin is sort of just taken over the first team goalkeeper role. He's done a bit better than Terragino. So yeah, I think we go with that. Quattaro, Milenkovic, Ranieri at the back, Lunin in goal, Parisi on the left, Madragora, Gravenberch and Gonzalez on the right, Miranchuk in behind Beltran and Mauritius. That is a team I am quite happy with, to be honest. Right, Napoli in the Super Cup, semi-final Super Cup, as the January transfer window is now open. It looks like it's going to be busy for Fiorentina. It looks like it's going to be pretty busy. So let's get into this one. In Saudi Arabia, the fans have travelled in force. They're lining up in a 4-3-3 diamond, which is interesting. I'm going to assume that isn't Bruno Fernandes in their middle of midfield. And there's Fiorentina. Still need to do the face packs. I've been lazy and not done that yet. But what I do need to do is lower these highlight speeds for YouTube. Otherwise, again, you'll all call me a nutter and say I play the game too quickly. Nico comes forward on the right into Parisi on the left. He's going around the outside of his man, tries to put the ball across, but an easy interception for a minute. Although Gravenberch picks it up on the edge of the box. Into Nico Gonzalez, squares it, Beltran's there. And that is 1-0 Napoli against Napoli. Who am I? It's 1-0 Fiorentina. Bloody hell. Napoli concede the first goal to make it 1-0. It was given away by Lundstrom in the middle. Gravenberch pounced on it really well. Good little through ball to Nico. And an easy squared goal. And then Beltran's there just to poke it home. 1-0 Fiorentina inside 2 minutes. We are flying. Well, half an hour gone. No other highlights. We've had 1 shot, 1 on target, 1 goal. We are FMing the crap out of Napoli right now, which is lovely. And they've had 7 shots on 3. There you go. We've had a second shot and it went on target. Free kick. Maranchuk into Gravenberch. Beltran shot from range. Good save from Meret in goal, or Meret. I think it's Meret, but we'll say Meret. Right, corner. Now we've got a few set piece routines added in, and Miranchuk gives it short to Madragora. Back to Miranchuk, and he's run that straight out of play. What a pillock. Half time, 1-0 Fiorentina. That early chance, which was pounced upon by Gravenberch, laid into Nico and squared to Beltran, has been lovely. So I think we're just going to, basically outstretch our arms and say that was good, keep it up, because we're we're not creating loads, but we're 1-0 up against Napoli, so I'm very, very happy at the moment. Throw in Parise into Madragora, gets it back to Ranieri. He's not got too many options, keeps the ball well, but then we've lost it. Marinchuk wins it back into Quattara, out to Gravenberch. Quattara again, lays it back to Milenkovic. Milenkovic to Quattara, out to Nico Gonzalez, who cuts in field on that left foot. It's a bit of a weird pass, but Madragora keeps it alive. He's going to get there again. Madragora, he is pretty crucial to how we play. Parise, cross in. It's a good save from Murray again. It was Mauritius who was trying to poke that one home. Number 24, this big guy at the back post. See if he can get his head on this one as Miranchuk lobs it towards that area. Nico tries to get there, cleared away, and Napoli would look to break, but there is no counter-attack for them. So Milenkovic with the ball at centre-back, plays it up to Gravenberch. Bit of space on the right for Nico if we can find him. Madragora does put it over the top, but Beltran's on the end of this one. Beltran back to Nico Gonzalez, cross in towards the back post. Miranchuk header on the rebound. Mauritius is there, and it's 2-0 Fiorentina, and we are flying at the moment. This is some lovely football from the Viola, and the thing is, our starting 11's really good, but we are pissing quite a lot of people off by not playing them. It's a lovely ball from Nico Gonzalez. Miranchuk, good header, save from Mere, but Mauritius is there to just poke home with his favoured left foot. 2-0 Fiorentina. Throw into Napoli, Zanoli into Gedson. Gets it back from him again into Raspadori, deflected and in. The referee is checking something. It's given it as an own goal, but it's asking, was Raspadori offside? He's running the ball back, so I'm going to assume this is given, and it is awarded, and it's going to go down as an own goal for Lucas Martinez Quattara, who is back in the team after a bit of a stint out with injury as well. Raspadori there, shot, deflected right past Lunin. 2-1 on the hour mark. So throw in Nico Gonzalez into Beltran. He's going to go to Madragora on the edge of the area. He's done really well, Madragora. A little shot, Mere with an easy save, and we're going to use this opportunity to get some fresh legs on, I think. So Malang Sarr on for Parisi. He's going to then switch with Ranieri on that side. Quattara's not having a good game, did score the own goal. We'll bring on the youngster Delamere to replace him, and Miranchuk's not having a brilliant game either. Now Barak's going to be sold, so we're going to bring on Bracalo in this place to give him a go in behind the strikers, see how he gets on there. That'd be 3 subs. We have 2 more subs to do and 2 more stoppages as well, so we should be okay. Okay, coming up to 10 minutes to go, and I think we're just going to bring on some fresh legs in the middle. So Madragora is going to come off for Arthur as the playmaker. Oh, yeah, we have tweaked the system a little bit as well. So now we've got Gonzalez playing up. We're not playing wing backs all the way across, and we've not got 2 volantes. We've got a playmaker in here to try and link with a wing back who's now on attack to get us a few more options going up the wing. So, yeah, always tweaking, always tweaking. Sometimes I'll forget to tell you, and you'll have to sort of notice it yourself, but generally I am always tweaking systems to try and get the best out of it. I think we'll do that. So that's 2 or 3 stoppages, and we've got, I think, 1 more sub left if we need it. But 10 minutes to go. We're still winning. We are still in charge of this game, the semi-final in Saudi Arabia at the moment. And everyone seems to be playing pretty well. We've got tired legs, a few more tired legs. Ranieri and Gonzalez on the wings are both looking tired. I sort of feel like a defensive change is more sensible while we're winning. So we'll go with... Actually, no. Do you know what a defensive change would be? Gonzalez off, Coyote on, and drop back like that into wing backs. So we'll go wing back on support, and just see if we can keep this a little bit tighter at the back. And there's a corner late on. Raspadori swings it in. Milenkovic with a lovely header away. The keeper had come up, but Jesus will keep it alive. Here's Jesus running down the left. Shoots. It's a terrible shot when you need a goal. 2-1 Fiorentina, and time is ticking down as we get towards the end of the game. 7 shots, 7 on target. We have created some very good chances in this, and we are into the final of the Super Cup, which is absolutely cracking. Nice work, everyone. That was good. So we do win the Super Cup semi-final. We're off to play Inter Milan in the final in 3 days' time, and this is what I mean. Milenkovic can't get through more than 1 game a week. It really is concerning. So maybe we pick up the Super Cup. We'll go do the final and then see if we can get some good money for him. But we will give everyone a rest because 3 days is not really long enough to go do some training and everything like that before the game. But yeah, we'll see how we're going to get on. We'll leave this episode here. Let me know what you think we need to do with the squad, if there's anyone you think we need to sign. I guess question of the day is, what do we do with Nikola Milenkovic? He is really good. He is our best centre-back at the club, but he can't play. He's always needing a rest after every game, and I don't know why. His natural fitness is good. His stamina isn't terrible. It must be an underlying issue within the game. But, yeah, let me know your thoughts. What do we do with Nikola Milenkovic? And the next episode, we'll come back for the next game, and we'll play the Super Cup final against Inter Milan, which is something I'm actually quite excited about. To win silverware in our first season would be lovely, wouldn't it? It'd be absolutely glorious. So, yeah, we'll be back for that. There probably won't be too many transfer updates because it's only in 3 days' time in the game, but I'll see you then. Cheers.